Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing Jeskai Reanimator in Ranked Standard. The goal of this deck is to aggressively ramp and filter cards early, then stabilize a bit in the mid-game with things like Depopulate and Fateful Absence, and then on hopefully turn 4 or 5, drop Repair and Recharge and or Invoke Justice to reanimate some of your baddies on top like Portal to Phyrexia and One with the Multiverse. Now, the most interesting part of building this deck is how much of each of these three components do you include in the deck. If you include too much top end, then sometimes they sit in your hand and you just get run over by aggro decks. If you include too much reanimation, same thing. They sit in your hand doing nothing unless you have all the key pieces. And if you have too much interaction, then you're actually not facilitating the whole point of this deck, which is the reanimation win con. I don't think you need all 4 copies of One with the Multiverse on the top end. This is a good card, but it doesn't end games on the spot like Portal to Phyrexia does against any creature-based deck. So I think 4 portals and 2 One with the Multiverse is about right. Similarly, we don't need all 8 reanimation spells. 6 is plenty. You could even maybe cut it down to 5, but we are running 4 Repair and Recharge and 2 Invoke Justice. Depopulate, I think, is very nice because since our deck is so tight on space, having a card that can sweep the entire board versus going 1 for 1 is actually quite good. And then we have plenty of ramp and draw discard. Ganjo is semi-ramp, allows you to hit your land drops and draw discard, or rather just discard. Fable, again, ramp and draw discard. Urza does allow you to ramp. It also is a creature, which ends up being pretty critical because Portal to Phyrexia depends essentially on there being creatures in the graveyard. And if you don't run any creatures, you're counting on your opponent to run creatures. And not all decks run creatures. If you're up against a control strategy, which just runs planeswalkers and instants and sorceries, Portal actually doesn't end the game on the spot. So ideally, you have something sitting around in your own graveyard to fuel your own Portal if you need to. And Urza actually fills the spot of both ramping and being a creature, which does matter. Celestis, ramp, draw, discard. Fateful Absence, a little bit of unconditional interaction, also allows you to pick off planeswalkers. Fiend's Informant is a creature, which, as we explained, is critical to have some in the deck for Portal, and also allows you to connive, aka draw, discard. And 4 copies of Faithful Mending, draw, discard, gain some life, flashback, all that stuff is good. We also have 1 copy of Mistress Foundry in the mana base, which I do think is important, again, because we are kind of light on win cons unless Portal does the job by itself. The only change I would make to the deck from what I ran here today is I'd probably drop 2 Faithful Mendings and put in 2 Guardian of Benalias. Again, it's kind of a weird card in this control strategy, but it does allow you to discard things to the graveyard pretty easily. It's annoying against aggro decks as it can block and become indestructible pretty well. And yet again, it is a creature that you can get back with your own Portal. That's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, probably a mulligan here. Okay, it's looking a little bit better, I suppose. When we have Repair and Recharge, maybe we drop Depopulate here. Just go right for the combo. Tap land down first. Sets us up for Mending on 2. Drop off the Portal. Opponent on Soldiers. Okay. Ganja's nice, potentially. But we'll just Repair and Recharge. Or Faithful Mending, rather. Dahlia, I have to do this now. So we definitely drop off... You probably need all the land we can get. Maybe backup Mending as well. I think that's fine. We actually can't cast the Celestis this turn, but it ramps us next turn. I think it's still like this. So we could have Ganjo the Thalia this turn, which is maybe what we do here. Siege Veteran, okay. They put it on the Thalia, which maybe they shouldn't have done because that's our prime target. I think we do pick you off. Otherwise, what happens? Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it. We hope they don't have a backup next turn, but this is a play for now. We get a 1/1 token out of the deal. And we take our first damage of the game. Hitting land's pretty nice. I think we'll drop a Ganjo here. We don't have anything to ramp into. Maybe it's Celestis. Now, unfortunately, they will have a wide enough board that Portal won't completely devastate them. They'll just drop off a bunch of cheap stuff and leave the good stuff around. Move to combat, though. Swing for 6. We take it all. Can they answer Repair and Recharge? They do nothing. Yeah, we'll take the action. We don't need the next land right now, so I think we drop you off. It's fine. Another Portal's not bad. We're good, right? Portal in the graveyard. All right, here we come. Do they run the counterspell? I guess they left all their mana open. We'll find out. No, they do not run the Soldier's counterspell, which is nice for us. They could run Wandering Emperor. They bounce Celestis. Okay, I think opponent was trying to Giga Brain us there, but I'm not really sure what their plan was. I don't know. Looks good enough to me. We can keep this. No reanimation yet, but we'll get there. Mono white thus far. Okay. Start here. Get our blue mana source down. Do nothing. And we hit the... Wow, that's pretty good for us. Okay. If I play out a Ganjo here, maybe just drop Raffine's Informant. Okay. Connive, drop off Portal is fine. The jig is up. Opponent on mono white finally plays Siege Veteran. Super slow hand for them. That's great for us. Not even sure if we want to trade here. We really just want to hit... We go no attacks, and we can Faithful Mending on their turn. Should be fine. Put the counter. Okay. Swing for 4. Yeah, no blocks here. Guess we probably could have attacked if that was the case. 4th land. Okay, that's probably a sweep card. Depopulate this turn. We like Fable. We like all the white mana we can get, because we don't have any red yet. Probably drop off the Foundry and the other Mending. Keep all the lands. Okay. I think we probably just depopulate here. Swing for 3. They might not block. Okay, they take the block. And go ahead and sweep this turn. They do get some smaller soldier tokens out of the deal, but probably worth it. Actually, just one. I guess because other soldiers. They play Thalia. Okay, so that takes us a turn off Repair and Recharge. Brutal Cathar into nothing. Glad we kept the lands. And probably just play out Fable this turn. Take a little bit of damage. And try to Portal next turn. We don't even have to leave the token around. We could just block to save damage. They only attack there, though, so no blocks. Take 2. Do they deploy anything else into the portal? They don't. They flip to Nightside instead. Probably drop off Mending. And we don't even need more land. Maybe so Kenzan as well. Okay. And Repair and Recharge. Get back the portal. Opponent sacks 3 creatures. They flash in the Emperor. They make a 1/1. And they make a 2/2. So they can keep the Brute or the Thalia. But that's not enough to save them. They keep the Brute. No attacks into the first striker. Okay. The game goes on. Lay down arms, exile the creature, attack for 3. Maybe 4 if they plus. They minus instead, okay. Frontliner comes in. Alright, game is not over. Morel. Pretty good blocker. Siege Veteran gets bigger every turn. We've already flipped to Dayside here. I think we just take the biggest blocker we can. And Thalia attacks us as well. More lands ain't it. We'll start with a Mending. Okay, so we hit another Repair and Recharge. There's nothing good down here yet. We'll keep that in hand for now. Drop off the Pain lands. Not sure we need to play out the next land. We play the Celestis. And end here, maybe cycle more lands. Okay, they take either Morel or the Reflection. We'll see what they pick. Pick Morel. A plus on the frontliner. Attack with first strike. Potentially take 7 here. We could trade the Kiki Jiki, but we get a creature next turn we can start copying, so that's probably not the play. So we probably go no blocks here, take 7. Down to 7. Okay. Opponent putting up a fight here. We'll take the Veteran. Although the first striker is pretty good. We have enough mana to pay for most things. Target non-legendary creature. We'll take the Veteran. That's not bad. There's nothing really good down here. I think we copy the, yeah. Let's take out the Emperor. Or at least attempt to. Do we look for removal? We really want to take out the Emperor this turn. We have enough mana to do everything. We can take 1 dig here. Okay. We'll drop off land. We don't need either of the lands right now. Okay, that's all we can do. Sure. Put him here because it's all going to go to the graveyard anyway. Attempt to attack down the Emperor. Oh, they let it go. Oh, that's fantastic for us. Okay. That's huge. Then we depopulate and we get back Morel. Plus we get some soldier tokens out of the deal. Oh, they get it back? Oh, no. Let's see. Why would that be? Goes back to... Well, I didn't see that coming. I'll tell you that. Take a chump here. I mean, we could block the frontliner. It's a... Wow. All right. I kind of thought Morel would go back to our side of the battlefield, so I'm not super pleased by that. We get back the Cathar, take the Morel again. Seems reasonable. Aye, aye, aye. All right. Urza Lord Protector. Yeah, we don't really have any good creatures or artifacts down here. Could start with a Rafine's Informant. 2/4 blocks pretty well. Do we drop off Repair and Recharge? Maybe we start with a Faithful Mending instead. Okay, One with the Multiverse does something, I suppose. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we need the extra land, don't we? Okay, so we'll drop off you and maybe the Informant. Okay, we'll get back One with the Multiverse. Can play Urza out for 0. I like that. So we have a 2/4 blocker. Is it enough? We still have 10 life. And they scoop! Let's freaking go. Yeah, I didn't really expect them to get back Morel off the Brutal Cathar. On the play with some cycle. We can probably keep this. Start with our tap land. Opponent on mono white again. Recruitment Officer. Fable will be nice on 3. Play you out and take a Faithful Mending this turn. Maybe drop off one of the Repair and Recharges. We probably don't need both in this matchup. A Ganjo, is it Thalia time? It is. Why wouldn't it be? Plenty of land. Depopulate's great. Maybe drop off one of the Pain lands and one of the Repair and Recharges. I think that's fine. Alright. Another Repair and Recharge. Okay. Unfortunately, we do nothing this turn. And only Fable next turn and then depopulate. We're off to a slow start here. Thalia not helping us at all. Down 4. They do nothing, though. Okay, that's pretty big. Can start here. And if we're going to sweep the board next turn anyway, do we even want to play out Fable into them? Only to get the draw discard. Yeah, I think it's good enough to get the draw discard. Get us closer towards our win cons. Resolute Reinforcements, okay. Well, that's nice. We can actually trade off here if we need to. Brutal Cathar, take the token. Okay, well, they get their big turn and then we get ours. Down to 10. Again, I think we drop off one of the Repair and Recharges. We don't need many to win. We like the lands. How good is a Ganjo? We sweep the board. Ganjo, we kind of have already done the ramping thing. I think we drop you off. Still no win cons. Okay, well, time to depopulate. Take out 5 of their creatures for 1. Doesn't feel too bad. But we gotta hit one of our win cons soon. Put it with the frontliner. Doesn't have haste yet. And the veteran. Okay. More lands. Put the Kiki-Jiki. Now we could get back an enchantment. We could get back Restoration of Ganjo here, for example. I think we go Mending instead. Keep digging for win cons. Alright, there we go. So we discard you. We have plenty of land. We can drop off one of the lands. I think we're good to drop off the Otawara right now. And next turn we are set up for Repair and Recharge, even through a Thalia. So we'll drop the next Fable here. Or we could just pick off the Veteran, might even be better at this point. We don't need to pick off the Veteran because we're going to pick off a bunch of creatures this next turn with Portal anyway. So we'll play Fable instead here. Take some amount of damage this turn and then try to flip the script this coming turn with Repair and Recharge. Brutal Cathar. They take the token, which is smart because we're about to sweep the board. They get in for 5. We eat it all here. That's fine. Drop to 7. We don't need the portal. We'll keep the removal spell just in case we need it. Okay. Repair and recharge time. Get back portal. Opponent stacks 3 creatures. Feels good. We don't need to attack here. They could haste back the frontliner. Might be nice to save a little bit of damage. Veteran. Okay. Board reassemble, but now we begin our own assault. Probably take the Cathar, just start taking their creatures. Take the Veteran. Ooh, backup portal. Interesting. Guess we can copy this Brutal Cathar, and then it dies and they get it back. I don't think there's any point in doing that. Yo, just play out this Fable. I think we copy you. Try to make some treasure. Set up for our next portal. Make a treasure token, okay. And we'll leave back the Fateful Absence. Enter. In case we need to pick off something this turn. Siege Veteran. I think we let everything go, because we're about to organically deploy the next portal this coming turn anyway. Good counter there. Scoop. Yeah. Next turn we attack you, make a treasure token, drop the next portal. Should be pretty much game after that. Opponent goes first. I mean, if we play against more mono white, which is all we played today. Alright, it's not mono white. Start with our tap land. Waste on 2, open up Fateful Absence. Opponent does nothing. Okay. We'll keep the plan the same. Third land, and no Rafine. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't know what they're doing yet. I don't know that we need to slam the Fable here into any kind of counterspell. There's a little bit of stick there. What do they have? Not sure. Let's not run up the Fable yet. Thirst for Discovery. Okay. A little draw discard of their own. Union of the Third Path. Draw a card, then gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's a lot of life. Interesting. They do tap out here, though, which is pretty nice. We could get the Foundry online. We have all of our colors right now. Just in case we need it later. All right. Let's get the Fable now. But this could be a grindier game. Lay down arms. Okay. Now, we might actually need multiple repair and recharges this game. So we probably drop off at least 1 depopulate. I think we want the land. I'm not sure what else we need, though. I think we drop off both depopulates here and keep the Fateful Absence to answer Planeswalkers. Invoke Justice. Okay. We can also swing with the Foundry this turn, which is kind of nice. So we'll start here. We'll play the Informant first. Sticks. We could drop off land. Yeah, I think we'll drop off land here. And we'll attempt to swing in for 2. See if this Mishra's Foundry is the difference this game. Okay, let it go. All right, 2 damage down, 26 to go. They lay down arms there. That means they must have more removal for the Kiki Jiki because they know it's coming. We could burn a repair and recharge just to... Oh, it's not even down there. It's exiled, I guess. Keep hitting some land. Permanents. I guess you can get back... I guess you can get back lands with Invoke Justice. It is a permanent. Okay. Hit him for 2 more. Opponent drops to 24. We hold up on removal. We're not sure for what yet. They are a little bottlenecked on land. Only 4 lands here. All right. And there's the next removal spell. So be it. You can always just recast it, though. I'm not sad about that at all. And they continue to be stuck on land, which is nice. I think we just replay the Fable here. Keep hitting land. We do have 2 mana open, in case they have Make to Spear. Okay, they straight up negate it. That's fine. All right. Negate, Soul Partition. So we don't know what their win con is yet. They're mostly Azorius. Teferi comes down. Okay. Well. Probably going to Fateful Absence that. Draw a card. Okay. We'll take you out now.
as much the past can teach.
We really wish we had something good down here. I mean, we could repair and recharge just to get back Kiki Jiki, which I don't hate at all. Could also put some counters on it. What if we go like this? Do we have enough white to do everything? They probably run sweepers too. We have enough white to invoke Justice on Urza, which is kind of interesting. Let's get back Fable. Okay. Take a little bit of pain land damage here. We make a 6/8. No reason to think they don't have the answer. They've had answers all game so far. But Fable's a good card. They take the draw. Our one saving grace this game is that we are ahead on land. But they've got plenty of cards in hand. Soul Partition the Urza, okay. Can always replay it. For Fiend's Informant as well. Don't think that's what we need. I think we're still fishing for win cons. That's not it either. I don't hate playing back Urza. I don't hate attacking with Mishra's Foundry this turn either. Okay. Yeah, I think let's go for it. Swing for 4. All right. Pulling that finally back down to 20. We'll go ahead and replay Urza here. Keep making them deal. They have Demolition Field. Non-basic land. Okay. So that is their answer to Mishra's Foundry. And farewell. Pretty bad. Well, we'll start with Amending. Come on, deck. Needs a little. So Kensen actually does something here. Do we keep all the repair and recharges? Probably not. 3 is a bit overkill. Maybe we get Kensen going this turn. Okay. Put on a little bit of pressure. No reason to think that's enough, though. Play out the Celestis. That's pretty bad for us. Start flipping every turn. And they can use Demolition Field this turn. I don't know if we run out one into the multiverse into a counterspell. We'd love to see them tap out here. Well, if they counter it, we can always repair and recharge it next turn. It's actually not that bad. We attack here first, play with one multiverse. They counter it, repair and recharge next turn. I don't hate that. Okay, start with an attack. Nope, they don't tap out. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll let them counter it, and then we'll finally get to deploy our repair and recharges here. As long as they don't exile it when they counter it. That'd be a pain in the ass. Yep, that's fine, as expected. We've got 2 repair and recharges to go. And they won't be able to use Make Disappear on them. They play out their own Teferi. So I guess they either play the Sphinx or Leyline Binding. And they're really just Azorius Control. Or they just want these for the cycle effect. But we'll start here. Okay, one with the multiverse. Let's see if they have a hard counter to that. They do. It's okay. Resolve. They're completely tapped out. There's not a whole lot we can do other than send the Mishra in. And I think our goal is to attack down to Teferi eventually. Let's see how many turns it takes, though.
You're a feisty dance partner.
You're a feisty dance partner? Is that what he just said? Okay, wizards. That's interesting.
I am here to learn.
Farewell again. Brutal. Okay. Oh, we top deck because we're straight G. All right, so they have 2 men open. I mean, we're hoping they don't have the next counterspell. There's a decent chance they do. We can run back, repair, and recharge next turn, though. Even this is not necessarily game, right? It does help us sift a little faster for Portal to Phyrexia. I wonder how many farewells they run, though. It's potentially only 2. It sticks. Let's freaking go. Okay. Here comes a Fable, and Portal is next. All right. We're still in this game. And if they're all out of farewells, we actually have a decent shot here. We don't really have too many answers to Teferi, though, so that is going to take a lot of attacking resources just to pick that guy off. Farewell Part 3. Fine. The problem is Portal to Phyrexia doesn't actually get back any creatures.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
We probably play it out anyway. We don't have enough mana now. Brutal. We don't trade off the Foundry, I don't think. We're stuck at 8 mana. Okay. Well, our deck is not suited to beat this deck. They don't have any creatures for us to take advantage of. We end here. And that might have been game. Third farewell. That's a lot of farewells to play. Okay, they attack with vigilance. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll give it a couple more draws here. But they may have beaten us. Yeah, they're getting pretty far ahead at this point. And if Portal to Phyrexia can't even get back creatures every turn, then we're not in as strong a position. Okay, attack with a 6/6 Vigilance. Down to 19. Take the draw. Opponent flips the Celestis. Okay, yeah, they're pretty well, Oh, they have Emperors too in hand. So yeah, we can't get back Planeswalkers. So we hit the land. So we can drop Portal to Phyrexia here. They have Counter Magic open. We'll go for it, but probably gets countered. Even if we play it back next turn with Repair and Recharge, though, there's just nothing good down here to get. Okay, they let Portal resolve. So they must have more artifact removal, or they're not worried about it. It's really not that powerful. Play the Emperor. So to win this, what would it take?
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
To win this, we need a never-ending stream of Rafines and formats. I don't know. That's a long stretch. Yeah, I think they probably have artifact removal here. They're looking at the portal. See if they drop the final farewell. They look through the graveyard. What's in the graveyard? Yeah, -2 there. Well,
It's meant to be shared.
We've got the edge in this fight.
okay, they get in there. I think I'm pretty much down to scoop. I think the chance of us winning is very low just because we don't have any serious win cons left in the deck. They take the manual Celestis draw. Flip the Celestis. Yep, they continue drawing up. And there are no creatures to get back. So I'll go ahead and scoop here. If I was in paper, I might play, for the chance to potentially win in a long game, but I don't need to waste your time with it. So we'll take a GG here. All right, good game. On the play, this is a little bit weird. We have so many discard effects in the deck. I'm down to keep it, and Urza does make Invoke Justice a little bit cheaper. Start with the tap land. Okay, tap land of their own. Well, we have the Fable next turn. Let's hope they tap out here. Oh, okay, so they'd probably take the Fable here. Or Invoke Justice. I hope they take Invoke Justice. I think I'd rather keep the Fable around. Nope, I take that. Makes sense, all right. Play out this next land and drop an Urza. Does make Invoke Justice cheaper. We don't have quadruple whites yet. Liliana, sack a creature. Well, they're gonna help us discard things. Depopulate does not help. Keep hitting lands. Ends here. I guess if they pilfer again, they get to take Invoke Justice, which is pretty bad. They help us discard.
You won't be outsmarting me.
So if they play Graveyard Trespasser, what do we most want them to take? I really would prefer to resolve one with the Multiverse. Both of these are probably pretty annoying for them. I'd rather them take Portal here. I think they want to pick it off with Graveyard Trespasser. So let's... Oh, they play Depopulate. Interesting. Okay. We don't hit the next whites. Okay. Ends here. I really thought they were plussing to play Graveyard Trespasser, but they're just going to let us fuel our graveyard.
Drop it.
Okay, yeah, we'll drop this one off this time. Try to just top deck the white land. We don't get there. Okay. Oh, we actually repair and recharge. My bad. Okay. So we'll run this out. Then we get one with the Multiverse here. Invoke Justice as well. Roll to Phyrexia. Sure. There are no creatures to get, though. Is that worth it? Maybe we just top deck lands here. Can also get back Urza. They just pick it off. Could get back Fable. That's pretty good here. Okay. Let's get back... I mean, can they really deal with this? Then we get back Portal. Let's just take the Portal. Kind of weird, but Hey, we got it out now for the rest of the game. Any creature that hits the bin is coming back, including our own Urza.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Okay, so that goes to populate. We do need to worry about the ultimate at some point. They finally hit their 4th land drop. We see a Sorin. All right.
Consider yourself fortunate, our voters.
They take the plus. We get back an Urza.
A fair trade.
Well, I guess we play the portal for free here. No reason not to. Unless they run Farewell at some point. We get to pick off a Planeswalker. Maybe we pick off Sorin this turn. Well, they don't have answer. If we keep Urza around, I guess that's fine too. Let's try to keep Urza. Actually, we don't care if they pick off Urza. We just get it back anyway. We'll pick off Sorin here.
Let this be over.
Play land off the top. Okay, no depopulate. And here. This is a weird game. We're just waiting for them to run into Farewell and exile everything. They shouldn't mine us here. I mean, they could. We just get back Urza anyway. They take the plus. Okay. Depopulate goes down. They drop off Go for the Throat. Okay. They only have 3 cards left. I mean, we're hoping they don't have Farewell in that hand. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. Sure. Oh my god, do we really want to play this? I don't know if we play that into Farewell. I don't think we play that into Farewell. I don't think there's any point to, except to dig faster in the deck. Attempt to attack down Liliana. Play the Wandering Emperor now. Okay.
Run away. You'll be free.
They exile the creature. We can't get it back now.
Do not touch me again.
I don't think we play out the portal. This is a very awkward position to be in. They take the clue draw, so they're not on Farewell this turn. It's possible they don't run it at all. Sack a creature, okay. A Mishra's Foundry would go a long way this game. Okay, plus it is. No creatures to bin. Fable's good. Play for free. A creature is good. Yeah, we'll probably just drop off. Okay, maybe we drop off the portal here, actually. Not sure we need any more of that. Liliana goes down. Funky game here. We don't know if they run Farewell or not.
Zombies and leave.
Invoke Despair instead. We drop a single creature. We don't mind dropping off the Informant, unless they run the Trespass, but they don't have enough mana to Trespass anyway. So we drop you off, get you back with Portal. And in terms of enchantments, we could drop off one with the Multiverse, but we probably drop off the Fable here. Make a Samurai token, okay.
May your blades strike
We get back the creature. Do we have anything down here? We can get back a Fable. We need creatures to win. So we drop off the Multiverse here, which is kind of crazy, but I think that's the play. We need creatures. Land off the top. Portal for freeze. Still pretty good. Okay. I don't want to overextend too hard. Let's just play an Aganja. Alright. You can go here. We don't know if they run removal. We're just gonna make sure we kill this thing. Alright, goes down. I don't think there's any stick there.
still have much.
Well, again, we're still waiting for Farewell, but they haven't shown it to us yet. Doesn't have to be in this deck. Invoke Despair again. Drop off the creature, I suppose. And we lose the enchantment. The Ganja goes down. We're down to 16. Get back the creature, okay. Connive. Take the discard. Land off the top. Fateful Absence, no targets here. Invoke Justice where? Maybe on, another Multiverse. I think we just take Fables here. We want pressure is what we want. Let's take the Fable. Okay, let's put the counters here, because if they remove that, we just keep getting it back anyway. Attack for 3. Pilfer. No lands to take. Good for us. Swamp, do nothing. Okay. We could kill our own creature to get the extra draw. They scoop! What a bizarre game. Yeah, they clearly didn't run farewell. Otherwise, I might have stuck around. All right, I think we'll call it there. Weird deck, fun, definitely fun to play. Clearly has weaknesses against opponents' decks that do not have creatures. But as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and a comment. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.